I always used to think that VAR came in the first place because managers were so chastened and so worried by the threat of being punished for actually stating the obvious in their post-match press conferences that they'd go for the euphemism of they need help and the diplomacy of they need help. Now, with these decisions, and we are reaching a stage of the season where managers' jobs are on the line, people's livelihoods are on the line, clubs' positions in the Premier League are on the line, but also clubs' ambitions at the top end of the table are on the line as well. We are rapidly approaching a stage where referees need to explain themselves. Yeah. If you are going to enjoy the protection that referees do, then you need to be explaining to fans and to clubs and to players. It's no good coming out and apologising the morning after. No. That's not good enough. Because decisions like that halt.
Going to cost as well, millions,
millions
whether
pounds.
They get to the Champions League or, Europe, Brighton certainly pushing for it, it could mean all the difference.
What good is an apology this morning? If Atwell comes out the day after, after the final whistle and says, this is why I took that decision, then he can be made to look at it and admit then he's made a mistake. But you can't enjoy the protection that referees do and then leave fans and players and managers and club officials and even us as neutrals watching so frustrated.
Yeah. I think the thing to say is refereeing is changing under Howard Webb, and I'm sure in the next couple of years we'll see some of these things being addressed in terms of standards and maybe communication. And I don't like personalising it with referees. They've got a really hard job, and I think the standard's higher than we give them credit for. There's a big but here, though, and it is that performance yesterday, which, as you say, Darren, might cost Brighton a historic chance to be in the Champions League. That going back and saying, oh, we got it wrong, doesn't help them at all. And that wasn't a VAR issue. That was an issue of decisions being made on the pitch. And VAR should only ever be there, really, to sort of back up a referee making decisions on the pitch. Yeah. But that's just unfathomable. As I say, someone who's got a lot of sympathy for referees, it's hard not to actually alight on the referee in that particular match.